Hello everyone! Welcome to Cursed on Late Night Gaming. Here we're looking at Legend of Grimrock, which is a game that came out 2011, something like that. It does have a sequel, Legend of Grimrock 2, which I have never touched. I have it, never touched it. I have some saved games here, but quite frankly, 2015, I don't remember what was going on, so I'm going to start over. Now this is a challenging game. I found it to be kind of hard. I didn't get to the end. I got pretty far playing it at work during my lunch hour, but I've never beaten the game. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to take another look at it. I was kind of going through my Steam backlog and saw it sitting there and thought, this might be nice to stream. I don't know. So, new game. So we can create characters or import them. Import characters from existing save. Huh. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't really know what the situation was. Okay, so maybe just... Can we just... There, okay. Mount Grimrock. Towering spire looms above the clouds, a weathered rock that has stood for all ages. Longer than history of men have been written. This desolate place now only remembered when things need to be discarded or forgotten. Press any key. Okay. An airship struggles to gain altitude as it floats towards the peak. Wow. 4 prisoners, bound by heavy chains, emerged from the ship. The court accused them of terrible treasonous deeds. But by the grace of the king, their crimes shall be forgiven atop Mount Grimrock. Doesn't look very forgiving. Their final trial is at hand. Numerous prisoners have received their pardons here, yet none have returned to live their life of freedom. They are at the very top of the world, and below them only darkness awaits. Oh, here's your pardon. We throw you down a big hole. As they plunge down into the open maw at the peak, their crimes are absolved. Everyone before them has perished in the guts of the mountain. But will you be able to lead them through the dark and to the freedom that awaits at the base of... Oh, so you work your way down through the mountain. Legend of Grimrock. Oh. So this is tile based. So we have our fighter guy. And you can change these, you can make custom guys. And we have even a bigger fighter guy. And I think she is a thief type. Does it really say somewhere? And then he's like the mage type. Now, like I said, it's tile based, so you kind of take turns with the enemies. So, da da da, see. Turn, 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 turn. So it's kind of like an old school RPG, but Okay, sometimes there are trapdoors and things, and nope, not here. Choose your fate. Perish in the cell or pick up the torch. I think I'll pick up the torch then. And you can give it to one of these dudes. There you go, dude. I just keep looking at the walls to see if there's a secret panel, because sometimes there is. So it's not like you have freedom of movement, but you have freedom of movement. Does that make sense? So it's like tile, tile, tile. You know what I mean? Alright. Pull the chain. Oh, pants. Should give them to the lady. Here's your pants, madam. And a shirt. You'd probably feel more comfortable fully clothed. Here you are. There you are. Oh, there are other tabs as well. Rogue, yeah. She has daggers, throwing weapons, okay. And now clothes. He is a human fighter. His skills are mainly athletics and armor and swords. Okay, and then we got the Minotaur guy. Can I not click on? Mork is his name? It's unfortunate. Okay. His skill... What is he? He's another fighter. His skills are mainly maces. And pretty much nothing else. And then we've got... Sen Scran. Scran? A weird name. Fire magic and spellcraft. He is a mage. What a convenient group to get thrown down the hole. Kind of balance each other out mysteriously. Here's a weapon. A cudgel, which I believe is considered a mace. Okay. Yes. Since his skill is maces, we'll give it to Mork Nanu Nanu. Okay. Pull the cord. Lever. I don't know, is this the tutorial? It didn't give me any character creation screen. No secrets here, lots of walking sounds. A rock. Here, you can have the rock. And then I'll bet if we walk off of this, it falls like a rock. Okay. So let's take this rock and put it on the panel. There. And it stays. Brilliant. Now, a smart person would turn around and pick up the rock, but we can't do that. We probably need the rock as a weapon. There's a rock. Is there a map feature then? No. Well, not by pressing M at least. Let's pick up the rock again. I thought it mapped as you walked. Guess not. Okay, this doesn't open. We need a key, apparently. Let's go this way. It's unnerving to me that the walking sounds we kept hearing have stopped. I don't know. Here's the key. To you. You apparently the leader of the group. Might as well continue and just go to the door. I really have to get the key out. Okay. Alright, we'll get the key out. Here we go. Now I believe everything is, I think there's even like, you have to eat and it's like hunger and the whole works. This says loose rock. Now here's what I was talking about. There are little secrets, and this little loose rock is one of them. Yet another key. Now this is, I think this is the tutorial, but the actual, I think the game is procedurally generated, so it's different every time you play it. Kind of makes it up as you go along, you know? Okay. I don't see any more loose rocks. Oh, a snail. Throwing knife. That goes to you, my lady. Uh-oh. Another snail. And another. Okay. And I take it they are not of the friendly sort. Nope, they are not. I don't know how to do fire. Yeah, I don't know how to do the fire. They should have probably given me a little training in that. Oh, good. Can I pause? Is that a thing? No. Oh, it's a little early. Okay, we are probably not doing well. So what's the deal with this spell? Ta-da. fire. Skill represents your characters. Training in fire magic. Da 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 da. Doesn't say what you're supposed to push though. Fizzle. 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 Out of energy. Okay. Let's grab some snail meat, I guess. Yum. Where'd the rock go? Did I pick up? Yeah, I picked it up. Okay. Well, oh, here. Here's where we have been. Okay, okay. Any talk about magic here? No? That'd be handy. Tab. That's tab. Tab. Let's just take a quick look here. Options. Settings, game, key config. Tab is the map. This is it. This. Okay. Okay, don't tell me. Don't tell me how to do magic. I don't want to know. I don't care. Can my guy eat snail meat and be healthy, or is it going to make him sick? Nope, makes him healthy, I guess. Oh, his food goes up. What's this? Huh. Okay, so I don't see a key. Oh, yeah, there it is. Alright. More snails. I thought I remember you had to like camp or something to heal. Oh. Okay, here's some more food. There's another rock. Here, you can hold the rock. You're supposed to be good at throwing stuff. Loincloth. Alright. I'll let you wear the loincloth. No one likes your danglies dangling. Baked maggot. Just like Mom used to make. Baked maggot. Sandals. Alright. I don't know. I like this game. I like it enough that after I bought it, I never uninstalled it. And it's just been sitting there waiting for me to get back to it all these years. And I haven't. Because I get distracted by shiny. Something new and shiny. I know, I can go back and push that, I know. Aha! More food. More rocks. She's the expert thrower. I don't know if moving them around matters. Like, should he be in front? Because he's got the, you know? Mork calling Orson. Come in, Orson. No, that's a reference nobody gets anymore. Alright. Now we'll fall down and die. So, here's a puzzle. So if we throw this, it hits the panel and closes the door. Got the key. Give it to Mork. You can get the rock. No, you cannot. Leave the rock there. If you step off, you will fall into your doom. Alright. That says, to close the pit, something needs to fly. Wow, that's quite a puzzle. That's a puzzler there. Okay, so we went that way, right? Okay. Door. Here's the door. Mark. Oh. I think I remember this room. This is the tutorial. Yeah. We really need to figure out how to cast spells with this guy. Why is it a guess? I don't understand. Is there like some kind of hint somewhere, or why do I have to guess how to cast a spell? Fire magic. Spell question mark. Resist fire plus 10. Hold on, let me just read. Oh god, reading hurts. This spell represents your character's training in fire magic. This skill, sorry. You obtain the power to cast a new spell and increase the... In order to learn a spell, you also need to find a scroll explaining. Oh. So we just don't know. We're just guessing. We are just literally guessing. But I think you walk into this room and I think doors close on you and I think you get attacked. Okay, maybe not. Oh, there's scary movement. Alright. We've got a snail in a cage. Heal my sight. So to open the door, we need to put gems in his eyes. Whoa! Did you hear that? That was a door opening. Somewhere. Did you hear it again? Wow. Oh, you're terrifying. Hello, mushroom folk. I don't want to open this door. I will open it when I figure out this spell thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, our torch is dying. Is there another one somewhere? Yes. Maybe don't take that one. Hello. Ow. This does not go well. I fell down this stupid hole. their weapons back. Mork and all of us got kind of hurt. Let's put some clothes on Mork, huh? Mork, you need a hat. Lovely. Oh, here's where we walk down to our doom. Alright. Let's go grab this torch. There you go. So that pretty much means we need to deal with the one snail. Is there any, there's food, right? You've got food. Do you need food? I keep hearing that door open. It's freaking me out. Why don't you give this to Mork? Yeah, Mork likes the baked maggot. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Nothing like a little baked maggot. Alright, let's throw the rock. Do the same thing from last time. But the problem is if that opens all these everything, then we're... See, I wish you'd run after me and then I would just watch you fall down the hole. There we go, yeah. Yeah. That did not open what I wanted, but... Okay. Well, now what do you do? Both of our rocks are... They're going that way like they know something. Is there... No. Okay, well... That means we have to fight those stinking mushroom people. Not that they're stinking. I don't even know. One of the back you can't reach, it says. Why does he miss? He's supposed to be excellent with the mace. He's always missing. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. Here, Mark, you change with whatever his name is. Go away! I want you to walk away so I can pick up the knife on the ground. Go away! Shoot! Go away! Don't make me use my power of I don't know. Oh. just about killed us all. Thanks. Can we camp or sleep or regain our health somehow? I thought there was a way to do that. Let's see here. Rest, R, okay. So we press R. Zzz. Okay, good. Mork is really beat up. And now we know, I think, what spell to cast. Maybe if he wasn't killing us all when he did it. How do you unrest? Okay. So escape. What am I doing? No, I'm not. No rest. Now they're just gonna stand there and look at me. If I go away, do they go away? Yes. No. Go away! That must mean he's got them blocking every direction, so... Okay. The guy with the mace, who's skilled in maces, can't hit it. She can't reach. I'm wasting time. Oh my god, you guys. You're killing me. Literally. I want my knife back for the rogue. It's laying right there. Done any shrooms lately? I think you probably have. Alright. I think I just too soon is probably the problem. A lot of enemy. Still enough energy. Okay, now I don't know if it's... Huh. That's probably not good. Let's go and push the button. Rest again. Nothing like a black screen to make for good gameplay. Especially when that black screen says zzz. Okay, we're back. Okay, there's one of the eyeballs we need. There's a button on the wall. Hmm. Another mushroom. I don't think we can eat them. What's this? Tar bead 1. Okay, I don't know what that means. Our mystery door hath opened. Pick up this, give it to the big guy, push the secret panel. Secret found! Dagger. You're good with daggers. How come you get all the weapons? You don't. I'm not. Oh. Here, you put this in your other hand. There. Now everyone's got a weapon. I feel better about that. Cave nettle. Let's give all this weird stuff to the mage. I mean, they're always playing with stinky stuff. Here, mage. You can have all the weird mushrooms and... Is he hungry? No. She? No, no, no. Everyone's got plenty of food. Okay, good. Consumable. What about the one that... A delicious mushroom commonly found in damp underground caves. The legendary master chef of Numpkin Palace values them highly. Okay, so you can eat them, basically what it's saying. Tarbead, rare herb that grows in the swamp and other moist areas. It is known as healing. Okay, so it heals as a healer. And this is fairly common and used to treat snake bites and... Oh, so this is for poison. Okay. Well. So we got one of the eyes. I'm a little confused on what we're supposed to do, though. Because the other way was those other snails, which... Quite frankly, I don't know what we were supposed to... Okay, I'm an idiot. Thank you. Thank you, I'm an idiot. Ha! Oh. Look at that. Now we've got both eyes and a secret. Why is that a secret? I think we need to put our rocks back. You know, there's probably good loot somewhere in here. Now that we know how to do this. God dang. Not good with that maze. You miss every time. I hear a sound. wanted energy. Calm down. 60. Wow. She does some intense damage. Now, is everything dead to where I can look around and maybe get some good stuff? Yeah. See, totally worth it. Tattered cloak. Cloaks go to mages. It's just like the stereotype. Loincloth goes to naked minotaurs. Scrolls. Well, we already know this one. Fire burst. Rock. Here, have another rock. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, put on your loincloth for God's sake. You put on your tattered cloak. And what do we do with this? Yeah, it tells us, hey, it's that thing you figured out. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Hey, how's it going? So many snails, yeah. I think this is just the tutorial. Okay. Okay. Well, we got both eyes for the statue. I'm doing alright. Let's see. How about yourself? Okay, that's the opposite of good. Jeez. Miss. Miss. Sheesh. Big exam. Big exam for what? Can I pick up this? No. Yes. University exam, like for getting into the university? Can you? Okay. Oh. What subject? I went to school for art, so our exams are always projects. Building materials. Yeah. Yeah, so when I was always into art, and wow, concrete. I was always into art, and so I had to take some drafting classes, and drafting is an art. They tried to make it like it was, but it's not. Let's see. Can you carry that? Can. Concrete. I don't know anything about concrete. I'm one of these guys that fixes things, kind of a handy guy around the house, but I don't know what I'm doing until I have to do it. Like yesterday, we had a light that went out, and I am terrified of electricity. I'm always afraid of getting electrocuted, so I refused to touch it unless I had it one of these tester things that you can test the lights with. So my girlfriend got one from her ex-husband, and so I used it, and it sparked everywhere because I don't really know what I'm doing. But at least I didn't get electrocuted. But it showed me what I wanted to know, which was that the electricity was getting to the light, which I wasn't sure about. That's the part we didn't know. Was it the light that wasn't working, or was it the electricity getting to the light? And so turns out, yes, there was electricity there. So it was the light itself. So I took it apart and kind of found inside that some of the wires were cracked from heat, apparently. So I wrapped them in electrical tape and put it all back together, and it worked. But it didn't work because I'm a highly skilled technician. It worked just because of dumb luck. So if our house starts on fire, it's my fault. Okay, so she's got a dagger, she's got throwing knives. She's kind of hungry. Eat this, okay? He's got everything he can do. I think we're ready to walk forward, but we need to rest first. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's pretty. Oh. What is this? Very steampunk. Okay. Do I need to be clicking, or? Oh yeah. This is what is happening. Yeah. Question. A collective dream. This is an attempt at a story. I know what you seek. Look for me down below, and I might help you. Thanks. Guy that lives in the basement? Alright. So concrete. How do you study for concrete? Is it like mixing percentages of what is needed to make concrete? You know, I don't think this is the tutorial. That did nothing. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Okay. Don't push the rock button. Jeez. Yeah, and doesn't it matter too, like, what the outdoor temperature is too? Like, you can only do certain at certain times a year or something like that. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, probably. Scroll. Doors of iron. Great rewards can be found behind these doors. Yeah. To gain access, look carefully for small details and use your wits. Okay. Neat. Yeah, so we had tests that were like, one of my favorite classes in art was color theory. And what was kind of cool about it is the tests were, we were given, I think, like 3 swatches of color, and we had to match it. And if you and they told us, you know, what kind of paint to use, and the paint we always had to use was opaque gouache, if you're familiar with that, and it's like a opaque watercolor that turns a different shade when it dries. So when you were doing the test, you had to match the swatch, but you had to like match it by being a little off, so that when it dried, it turned the exact color. It's really hard, but I really liked it. I guess that heals you. Oh, saves your game and heals you. Okay, I guess I wasted that. Um, yeah, so that was fun. But I really enjoyed art school, but I wouldn't do it. I went to school for advertising specifically, and advertising sucks. It's like, hey, here's a bottle of bleach, and it's the same as every bottle of bleach in the world, but you need to make it interesting. Oh, hello. The most violent snails I've ever seen. Wow. Your sister was going to go to art school, but now she's going to do apprenticeship building tables. That's interesting. My father was a professional wood carver and built furniture as well. And he was most of my life he was self-employed, but he did work for a furniture company for a while. But yeah, that's what he did. So I grew up with a wood shop around all the time. My torch burned out and I didn't even... Oops. But yeah, he made wood carvings and stuff, so I would guess that's where my art talent came from. But where'd all the rocks go? I had a bunch of rocks. So that's cool, building furniture. I always was a little bit intimidated because since I am an artist, well, I have an art background. I'm not an artist by trade. I am afraid of math. And building stuff requires measuring and calculations, and when anything that involved numbers would freak me out. So I wasn't great with measuring of stuff. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird how people pick things like so yeah, I make video games for a living. That's what I do, which is my excuse for why I'm doing this. But my daughter became a tattoo artist, and she always talked about that's what she wanted to do. And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool, but what do you really want to do? She's like, I want to be a tattoo artist. Like, yeah, that's neat, but when you want to make money, what do you want to do? But in impressively, she got an internship, and yeah, she's doing exactly what she said she was going to do. I was really surprised. Yeah, people that are good at math are very... I find them intimidating. My girlfriend's kid is really good at math. Like math, like most kids, you know, they play games and do fun stuff. And he does math for fun. So we'll be sitting there doing stuff, and he's just scribbling in a notebook. He'd go over, and it's like algebra and calculus, all this stuff. He's just sitting there working on problems just for fun. And I have such a hard time relating to that. Okay. Let's get this guy some clothes. Here, let's give the loincloth to the mage, because he's not wearing anything but a cloak. Nobody wants to see that. Yeah, math is just logic. So when I went to art school, I didn't, you know, it was kind of a trade school in a way. We didn't take a lot of classes that weren't art related, but we did have to take math algebra classes, and since I was paying for it myself, I was a little bit more motivated to actually do well. So I did get an A in math, but it's because I had to. Yeah, he goes online and like there's like YouTube channels about math, I guess. And they talk about problems, and he sits and tries to solve them, and wow. And you just know, it's like, oh well, he's going to be well off one day, because he's a smart kid. Hope he takes care of us. I actually don't have a job right now, so it's common in my industry, in the gaming industry. There's a game being made, and then there's layoffs, and it's just the way it goes, and you got to find a new gig. But usually, you get a pretty good severance. So, like, I can not have a job till about June, and then I need to be finding a job. But I've been talking with the company. I had a 4-hour interview on Thursday. Sounds pretty good, so I think I might have a job much sooner than I was anticipating. That's nice. Let's see. How do you open this? Oh, okay. I'm really worried about opening this door. Okay, here we go. Oops. What the heck? Right click does what? Why is this? Oh. Did not know that did that. It's kind of nauseating. Yeah, opening doors is complicated. Have you played this game before? It's okay. It's a roguelike in that once you die, I think you're done. You can go back to a save, actually, I think. Oh, thank you. Okay, this is not working out. Am I not close enough? No. My dude's gonna die. Yep. That was unfortunate. Yeah, it's an older game. It's like 2011, 2012 or something. I started playing it and kind of forgot about it, and now So can I do anything? I like that my dead guys are leveled up. Okay. Thanks for stopping in. I don't know. I've been streaming over an hour, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. So maybe I'll see ya later. Is there a way to bring these guys back to life, I wonder? Certainly don't see a way to do it. Maybe if you rest? I doubt it. Nope. Here, let's level them up. Maybe they'll enjoy being leveled up. Okay, he upgraded. Let's do swords still. Wow. What? What is this weapon considered? Spear. It's not even in his list. What can you be good at? Spears? No. Okay. I guess we'll just put it all in sword. So when we find a sword, he'll still probably be dead. I would guess I'm not going to last too much longer with just these two. Okay, maces. Yes, you have a mace, and you aren't very good at it. Alright. What about you? You've leveled up, okay. Let's dump everything into fire magic, so that's, since that's the only thing you know. Wow. It's actually a lot. Can I go back? No. That's commitment right there. And what about you, milady? You have no skills leveling up yet. Okay. Almost. You can take the dead guy's hat. How's that sound? Okay. Let's pull the lever and seal our fate. Fizzle. Game over. Thank you for watching and joining me playing Legend of Grimrock. If you'd like to see more of this, please let me know. We can continue. There's also Legend of Grimrock 2, which I have never played. We can make a custom group, and yeah, they have all sorts of races, like lizards and bugs and all these kind of races. So we can make a custom party and see if we can get a little further than that. You can follow us on Twitter and get all the updates at Cursedon1. We're also on Instagram at Cursedon, and of course, all my Twitter or Twitch videos get uploaded to YouTube, which is also Cursed on. Late night gaming. We'll get back to Ark again once Genesis releases, which is supposed to be this month. And of course, we have the Valentine's event in Ark coming up on Tuesday. So, once again, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.